The Three Gorges Dam is a hydroelectric gravity dam that spans the Yangtze River near Sanduping in Yiling District, Yichang, Hubei Province, central China, downstream of the Three Gorges. The world's largest power station in terms of installed capacity of a staggering 22,500 megawatt, the Three Gorges Dam generates 95 plus just 20 terawatt-hours of electricity per year on average, depending on the amount of precipitation in the river basin. Now the real question arrives, how exactly is something so useful responsible for endangering people? Before we get into the details of it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such content. The dam's body was completed in 2006. The power plant was completed and fully operational by 2012, when the last of the main water turbines in the underground plant began production. Each of the main water turbines has a capacity of 700 megawatt. Combining the capacity of the dam's 32 main turbines with the two smaller generators that are 50 megawatt each and that provide power to the plant itself, the total electric generating capacity of the Three Gorges Dam is 22,500 megawatt. The last major component of the project, the ship lift, was completed in the year 2015. The Three Gorges Dam is an awe-inspiring structure. First of all, it is one of the few man-made structures on Earth that's visible to the naked eye from space, according to NASA. Isn't that something fascinating? Completed in 2006, the body of the dam is immense. It is 181 meters or 607 feet tall and spans 2,335 meters, aka 1.45 miles across the Yangtze just before the deep, narrow valley gives way to plains. In addition to generating electricity, the dam was designed to increase the Yangtze River's shipping capacity. By providing flood storage space, the dam reduces the potential for flooding downstream, which historically plagued the Yangtze Plain. In 1931, floods on the river caused the deaths of up to 4 million people as per the records. As a result, China regards the project as a monumental social and economical success, with the design of state-of-the-art large turbines and a move toward limiting greenhouse gas emissions. But the dam has led to some ecological changes, including an increased risk of landslides, which have made it a controversial topic of debate both domestically and abroad. During planning, it was estimated that 13 cities, 140 towns, and 1,350 villages would be partially or completely flooded by the reservoir, amounting to roughly 1.5% of Hubei's 60.3 million people, and Chongqing municipality's 31.44 million people. These people were moved to new homes by the Chinese government, which considered the displacement justified by the flood protection provided for the communities downstream of the dam. It was seen as a necessity. Between 2002 and 2005, Canadian photographer Edward Bertinsky documented the impact of the project on the surrounding areas, including the town of Wanzhou. Other photographers who recorded the change include Chengdu-based Muja, Paris-based Zhang Nian, who is originally from Jiangsu, and Israeli Nadav Kander. Living conditions deteriorated for many, and hundreds of thousands of people could not find work. This took a huge toll on many people's lives. The older generation was particularly more affected. But in the case of the younger generations, they benefited from the educational and career opportunities afforded by moving to large cities with new, modern companies and schools. Some 2007 reports claimed that Chongqing municipality would encourage 4 million more people to move away from the dam to Chongqing's main urban area by 2020. The municipal government asserted that the relocation was driven by urbanization rather than a direct result of the dam project, and that the people involved included other areas of the municipality. By June 2008, China had moved 1.24 million residents as far as Gaoyang in Hubei Province, and the moves concluded the following month. The area which would fill with water behind the dam included locations with significant cultural history. The State Council authorized a 505 million yen archaeology salvage effort. Over the course of several years, archaeologists excavated 723 sites and conducted surface archaeology recovery missions at an additional 346 sites. Archaeologists recovered 200,000 artifacts, of which 13,000 were considered as particularly historically or culturally notable. As part of this effort, the old Chongqing City Museum was replaced by the Chongqing China Sangxia Museum to house many of the recovered artifacts. Ray-covered structures that were too large for museums were moved upland to reconstruction districts that are Fujian-Qiu, which are outdoor museum parks. Recovered structures placed in such parks include temples, pavilions, houses, and bridges, among others. Some sites could not be moved because of their location, size, or design, such as the Hanging Coffin site high in the Shennong Gorge, part of the cliffs. Erosion in the reservoir, induced by rising water, causes frequent major landslides that have led to noticeable disturbance in the reservoir surface, including 2 incidents in May 2009, when somewhere between 20,000 and 50,000 cubic meters, 26,000 and 65,000 cubic yard of material plunged into the flooded Wuxia Gorge of the Wu River. In the first 4 months of 2010, there were 97 significant landslides. The United States Department of Defense reported that in Taiwan, proponents of strikes against the mainland apparently hope that merely presenting credible threats to China's urban population or high-value targets, such as the Three Gorges Dam, will deter Chinese military coercion. Destroying the Three Gorges Dam has been a tactic discussed and debated in Taiwan since the early 1990s, when the dam was still in the planning phase. The notion that the military in Taiwan would seek to destroy the dam provoked an angry response from the mainland Chinese media. People's Liberation Army General Liu Yuan was quoted in the China Youth Daily saying that the People's Republic of China would be seriously on guard against threats from Taiwan independence terrorists. The Three Gorges Dam is a steel concrete gravity dam. The water is held back by the innate mass of the individual dam sections. As a result, damage to an individual section should not affect other parts of the dam. Zhang Voding, Deputy Secretary General of China Society for Hydropower Engineering, suggested that concrete gravity dams are resistant to nuclear strikes. Former Taiwanese Ministry of Defense advisor Sung Chao-wen called the notion of using cruise missiles to destroy the Three Gorges Dam ridiculous, saying missiles would deliver minimal damage to the reinforced concrete, and any attack attempts would have to go through multiple layers of ground and air defenses. Debate among Chinese scholars and analysts about the basic principles of China's no-first-use policy of nuclear weapons includes whether to include narrow exceptions, such as acts that produce catastrophic consequences equivalent to that of a nuclear attack, including attacks intended to destroy the Three Gorges Dam. Despite the havoc, Chinese authorities claim the Three Gorges Dam has succeeded in playing a crucial role in intercepting floodwaters. The dam's operator, China Three Gorges Corporation, told China's state news agency Xinhua that the dam has intercepted 18.2 billion cubic meters of potential floodwater. A Water Resources Ministry official told state-run newspaper China Youth Daily that the dam effectively reduced the speed and extent of water level rises on the middle and lower reaches of the Yangtze. But with multiple gauging stations monitoring river flows in the Yangtze Basin seeing record-high water levels this summer, some geologists say the limited role of the Three Gorges Dam in flood control has been laid bare. It is an almost never-ending discussion on whether or not it was that necessary or beneficial for China to construct the dam by displacing that many people and facing criticism on an international scale. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know about them down in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button to let us know that you appreciate our content, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such content in the future.